This is the Neptunia Palace. Oh, sorry, the Neptunia Hotel. This is what it looks like in the morning. It's 6:30, there's nobody here yet. There's the entertainment box over there in the morning. They do Zumba, aerobics, that kind of thing. Behind that in the distance is the stage for the nightly entertainment and the kids' discos. Just over there is the outside loo and shower block. There's also an outside shower block there by the palm tree. There's our little beach guard. That's the beach there, it's a little private beach. I'd say it's about 100 metres wide. You can get to the whole beach, but that beach is about 100 metres wide and it's just for us. There's the slides. They're not on at the moment. I think the pool opens in about 20 minutes. There's the beauty parlour over there where they do massages, haircuts, henna, tattoos, that kind of thing. There's a party zone over there where they have parties at night. This pool is about 7 foot deep at that end, just a couple of foot deep at that end. There's no disability access, I don't think, to this pool. There's steps, but there's 3 small pools as well. There's a tiny pool that's only a few inches deep, one that's only 8 or 9 inches deep, and then this big bad boy. That's the side access to the south wing of the hotel. Directly in front of you, the big double suite above the entrance at the top. That was mine. We were quite lucky there. Well, we're not lucky, we just paid a lot more. Here's some of the outside shaded areas. It does frequently get well above 40 here, so you need some shade in the day if you're having a drink. Here's the outside juice bar. You'll need that. Because it's that hot, the slushy never ever gets to turn to ice. And the ice in your drinks does melt within minutes, absolute most within minutes. By the time you've walked back from the bar, you've got no ice in your drinks. While we've been here in July and August, it's frequently hit 40 most days. Well into the 40s. There's a lovely big massage chair there. This is the TV lounge. Never actually ever saw anybody watching TV, but there is a TV lounge. There's the restaurant. It is very big, as you can see. We never struggled to get a seat, but we did have reserved tables. We tipped our way too well and got reserved tables. Here's a big spare meeting room that the reps try to sell you a variety of unnecessary and expensive trips. Pool table, obviously. There's the trips board. Tells you what time the buzzies are as well, which is quite useful should you want to get a buzz into town. The buzz doesn't come quite to the hotel, but it's pretty close, only a few hundred metres away. There's the reception. There's safes behind the reception that you can hire. There's also a bank exchange unit, Casio Bureau d'Exchange. It's very competitive rates, to be fair. I don't think you're going to walk into town to save less than a penny. Here's our lovely little bar. It's closed at the moment, obviously. They do sell a nice but limited but nice range of decent beers, including Saltia. If you ask for lemonade, they won't know what you mean. Ask for Sprite. Because of some limited English, they only know brand names, not what the product is. This settee is where I've spent the last 3 weeks. It's very near the bar, very near the aircon, and there's a draft behind you because the door's open. There is porterage to take your bags up for you. There's a little cafe over there. That's not going to be open for a few hours yet. It's a beautiful old-fashioned stairway And it's nice to see the ladies in the afternoon come down when they're dressed up. We had a nice big double suite just behind that top door up there. This is the main entrance to the hotel. It's well maintained, it's clean. It's a private car park. It looks well watered, unlike some hotels in the area where everything's just dead. Everything here looks well watered and catered for. It is pretty clean. That's the Liberty Hotel just across the road. I'm told it's got better facilities but not as clean. But I never ventured there, so maybe I should reserve an opinion. It says on the door there that it's 3 stars. It's lacking 24-hour bar, gymnasium, indoor pool and room service. Otherwise it'd be 4-star. By Tunisian standards, this place is a palace. It's absolutely gorgeous by Tunisian standards. The artwork's tasteful. I've been to a previous Tunisian hotel where there was random pictures of booby nudes for no good reason, just randomly dotted around the place. And they seem to think that pictures of women with their tits hanging out is classy and tasteful. No. It's a beautiful old staircase here. Or it meant to look old at least. It winds up over the floors. It's really quite a pretty staircase. There's 2 good lift accesses here. They hold about 5-6 people each. Both lifts work. I had no problems with them, unlike some Tunisian hotels where some Tunisian hotels have a lack of maintenance, but this one's very well maintained. Everything works as it should. As you can see there, check-in's at 3 o'clock, check-out's 12 o'clock. There is a menu option list of the bill of tariff here as well. Bonjour, monsieur. As you can see here from the key boxes, the hotel's pretty nearly fully booked, if it's not fully booked and there's just waiting for people to arrive. It had 4.6 on TripAdvisor when we came, which is phenomenal. Oh, it's currently saying it's got 4.7. Okay, that's fine, that's good. 4.7 on Holiday Check in Michelin as well, which is great. It's very typically old French colonial. As you can hear, there's soft piano background music playing as well. It's really nice. I do recommend you come here, however. The nightlife in the area is very limited. There are no shops for a few miles, but it only cost 5-6 dinar to get into town. So less than €2 to get a taxi into town. This is a shisha bar, if that's your kind of thing. You can go in here and smoke things that are bad for you if you so desire. This is a bijoutier, a little makeup and jewellery stand. I think the Tunisians pronounce it bijoutieria, something like this. This is the post box for sending your postcards home, and that little shop over there does have postcards and stamps. Kids, out of 10, what would you give this place? 6, maybe 7. Bean, this is my child, despite the colour that she's now gone. What would you give this place out of 10? An 8?
I miss English food.
You what?
I miss English food.
You miss English food? Yeah, we all do. Mama, what would you give it out of 10?
9.
Okay, I'll give it 8. I'll give it 8.5. I wish there was a bit more to do locally in the area. I wish the shop had longer opening hours, and some plain English food with no harissa would be nice as well. But these are all fairly small complaints. No, it's not even a complaint, is it? Yeah.
Tunisia.
Yeah. But obviously Tunisian nightlife is very, very low key. It's more sitting out with a coffee, chatting, playing cards, that kind of thing. There's no clubs in the area at all, and even fewer with alcohol. And at certain times of year, there's just no alcohol. It just becomes a dry state. Anyway, that'll do. This was my little guided tour of the Hotel Neptunia. Where are we? Hammet? No. What town are we in? Sousse? Yeah, Sousse, Céline. Céline, aren't we? Yeah.